this video is going to give you a little introduction into the new Lightroom Mobile for iPad. So what I want to point out is that first thing you need to do is make sure that you update to the latest version of Lightroom 5, which would be 5.4, that has the mobile capabilities in it. The next thing you would need is a subscription to the cloud, the Creative Cloud. So that's either having the subscription to Creative Cloud itself, where you have all applications available to you, or to the Photoshop one, where it's Photoshop and Lightroom. Once you've done that, all you have to do is log in. You'll be prompted how to log in through Lightroom. So you log in through Lightroom, and then you create a catalog, or a collection, excuse me. So you create a collection, and in the collections, there are now little tick boxes over on the far left-hand side. All you have to do is click on one of those boxes to make your catalog, or your collection, excuse me, available through the cloud. So once that's done, your files will be synced. It's a little sync icon. They'll be synced up to the cloud. I'm going to use the work samples one in this case, and they'll become available through your iPad and soon the iPhone. So here's the photos. I'm just using these old work samples as an example here. And here's the iPad interface, the iPad screen. So we'll make this a little bit bigger. Take a look at. Now it's all finger gestures, first of all. And I want to point out that let me go back a step first. So right now we're seeing all the little thumbnails that we see in the actual Lightroom catalog that's physically on my computer, on my desktop. You can choose any photo that you want. Simply go ahead and click on the photo, and you'll now be in the loop view. You can move left or right, choosing your photos that you want. Notice on the left-hand side we have information about the photo itself. Somebody trying to call me there. So we have information about the photo itself. You can double tap to turn that information on and off. Down at the bottom you have a series of icons. Oh, and I'm sorry. You can also add flags to the photos themselves simply by clicking on it with the single finger and then scrubbing up or down to choose it as a pick, unflag it, or mark it as rejected. All right, so I'll leave it unflagged for right now. Down at the bottom, you're going to see 4 little icons here. And as far as those icons go, the first one on the far left are for your film strip, is for the film strip itself. So you could just go through and choose whatever file that you want to work with. The next ones are for your edits. So we have a number of the same edits that we have in Lightroom. We have our white balance options that pop up. You have a temperature, and with all the other options like temperature, tint, auto tone, and so on, they're finger gestures once again. So once I click on this temperature option, I can now use my finger to warm or cool the overall image. If you need to reset, so let me take this to an extreme to make it really blue. If you need to reset it back to its original point, all you have to do is double click or double tap on the word, in this case temperature, and it'll go right back to the original 0 point there. So you have a number of options to choose from. I'll just slowly scroll through so you can get a little look at them. All right, and then the third button from the left, or the third option from the left, are for your presets. As far as the presets go, for example, if I wanted to apply a black and white adjustment, all I have to do is choose the black and white. The options will pop up, and once again, just click to apply. All right, there is a reset at the end here. If I can get to it, let me close that back up. So there's a reset, so you can undo it. And then the very last one here is a crop. So you have all your different aspects, the aspect ratios that we have set up from Lightroom 5 as well. Again, just a finger gesture to finger movements to move it around, and you can rotate as well. So there you have it. There's your first look at possibly the new Lightroom for mobile.